Hey, you guys hear me? What up? What's going on with auto bans? I know a lot of people have asked about that with New World. Like, do I know? No, I don't know why there are auto bans or what's going on. Here's kind of like, there's a couple of ways that like the auto ban shit could happen, and I'll kind of go through some of the different ways that could be. So the first way that it could happen is if it's just a very simple algorithm. If somebody gets reported enough times, they get banned. That's it. There's nothing else more to it than that. Oh fuck. What's this? Vendoring that. All right. Yeah, so somebody gets reported like 20 times in a minute, and the system like automatically shuts their account off. So there's that. The other option is that a lot of reports automatically send an account to a parsing filter, and the parsing filter searches for words or phrases that are bannable, and if there's a match, the account is banned. And the third option is people are just lying. Wouldn't all streamers get banned then? Not necessarily. But yeah, there's a good reason to say that. The New World review by Upper Echelon Gamers. No, I haven't seen that. How long is it? I might watch it. If I can watch it while I'm doing this, I'll watch it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Invincibility in wars as well. Yeah, but that's like a bug. Like, I don't really care about that. Like, they'll fix that whenever they fix it, you know? I'm not that worried about it. It's a really good review. Oh, I mean, I'm not saying it's not. I just want to know when it... Like, how I can find it and how long it would take to find it. Yeah, I'm gonna play the new PoE League. Righteous Fire got buffed. It was always one of my favorite abilities, so I do want to try that out. Probably, I think it comes out on Friday or something like that. Yeah, I'll probably play it then. Server's been dominated by one faction through all the important zones and set taxes to max. Don't have anyone's capable to challenge them. They only need to chat about the actual game. I mean, that's like always the thing with like resource control games, where like the problem with like resource control games is they can go one of two ways. They either the resources matter so much that people are toxic because of the resources and like the impact of like being able to control them, or they don't matter at all and nobody cares. So that's, in my opinion, those are the two options. No transfer. Like, the thing is, would I transfer? I mean, like, yeah. Like, why would I want to play? The thing is, like, a lot of the wars and everything about it, for a solo player, like just not even a solo player, just like somebody who's like just playing passively. They're not like big PvPers or, you know, this is just like an average casual player. An average casual player, like what would I recommend for an average casual player to do is look up what server you're gonna go to and find a server that has a lot of people. Go to a server where your faction controls, the faction you want to go to controls the most stuff. Like, that's it. It's literally that simple to me. Especially if I'm leveling half the time, I start chopping wood again. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's, I think, a good thing, right? If people get distracted by the in-game systems, I think that's good. So I felt with Timeless Isle on a PvP server. Yeah, exactly. It's like, let's say you're on a PvP server, and you're trying to do Timeless Isle stuff in, like, Mists of Pandaria, and it's like a 20v1 situation. It's like, that's just like, I was on a server, like I was on Thrall server before I went over to Kel'Thuzad, and obviously Thrall it's a horde server, right? Because it's, you know, fucking Thrall. And anyway, dude, it was so bad. It was so fucking bad, because it would be impossible to do anything. Like, well, it was a PvE server, but like if I wanted to put on PvP, I would just get mobbed down by a bunch of people. Like, that's it. I would just get fucking destroyed. And I just, like, I got tired of that, and I just stopped playing PvP. Because it's like, why would I want to go out of my way to deal with this? Vendor that one as well. Slowing right now looks great. Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't say there's anything wrong about soloing, but what I'm saying is, like, so, like, let's say you don't have a faction, or you don't have, like, a group of people you play with. You're just, like, your average casual Andy. You know, you're super casual Andy. And, you want to play New World. What I would tell you to do is look up and figure out which server is, like, completely dominated by the faction you want to play, and then just join that server and play that faction. And that way you don't have to worry about, like, increased Azoth costs. You don't have to worry about the storage not being linked, etc., right? It's just, it's so simple. No service taxes are so high. Yeah, but I mean, it's like the small things, like, yeah, taxes are annoying for sure, but the small things like being able to move, like, resources around, etc., like, that's really big as well. Will they wipe maps? I don't think they're gonna wipe maps. I would be surprised if they did. Because, like, that's part of, like, the server's history, and also, the reason why Rust wipes work and New World wipes wouldn't work is because in Rust, everybody gets wiped down to 0. Whereas, like, in New World, it's like the same people just go and get the same stuff again. So it wouldn't really make the same amount of sense to try to, quote, wipe something in Rust versus New World. Seen Mike Ybarra's tweet. Which tweet, Ben? What do you say? Wasting the invincibility exploit? No, to be honest, I don't care about it. Like, I don't want to exploit in the game. It's obviously a bug. I mean, the fuck do I care, you know? What the hell are they all doing over there? Let me go back over there. Shroud's crying. Why is he crying? He said he was going to raid and WoW doing boosting. Okay. I mean, I used to, that's how I used to make gold, is I would do boosting as well. Shroud got permabanned? Wait, what? No, he did. There's no way he got perma. Why would Shroud get permabanned? Where the hell are they going? I was upset about the exploit during their war and siege. Well, I'm glad somebody's putting pressure on them to do something. I hope they'll take it seriously. This should be, yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I think that everybody streaming New World should literally just agree to stop streaming the game until they fix the bugs in the game. Like, just stop promoting the game entirely until they fix the bugs in the game. It's that simple. People are too addicted. No, streamers do it for money, man. Like, it's always for money. It's their job. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused. Nice weapons, bro. Ah, they're okay. They're not that great. Would you stop playing too? Yeah, I would stop playing. Absolutely. If everybody got together and said, you know what, until like this Azoth shit is fixed and like Outpost Rush works and everything, like we're just not going to stream this game anymore, and everybody just like collectively agreed to do that as streamers, I would honor that and I would stop streaming the game. Absolutely. I'd do it without a question, without a doubt in my mind. Too many streamers? No, because like what would happen is like if you were some of the only streamers that were doing it, people would like act like you were promoting like making the game bad, and they'd get hate for it and they wouldn't stream it. Won't happen. It would though. I mean, like, I think it could happen, but I mean, you're right that a lot of streamers are you know, if somebody else can, if they can get in and get like that viewership, then they're going to immediately try to snake in there and do that for themselves. Which, I mean, to be fair, is, I mean, it's their job, so like it's not like this is some ridiculously terrible thing. The hate would give them promotion. No, that's not how it works. Like that's only how it works to somebody who like just doesn't understand like hate doesn't give you promotion. Only boring streamers were promoted then? Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, I wrote this one too. LSF make a big deal of that? LSF is like just a, I don't know, probably like 10-20,000 people, you know? The truth is, like, the Twitch audience is really, really, really big. And it's a lot bigger than like LSF or any one community, really. Twitch algorithm, try and push it against it by placing streamers that still stream the game on top of the directory, even if they have less than 100 viewers. Well, that's how it would work, right? I mean, that's not a conspiracy, but I think that it's obvious that Amazon cares a lot about promotion for their game, right? Because if they didn't, then they wouldn't pay streamers. Like, in my opinion, I think that if I had to guess like how much money Amazon spent on getting Twitch streamers to play their game, and this is like as a collective, right? Like of all Twitch streamers, all promotion that was done on Twitch, there was money paid out to content creators and agents of content creators. If I had to put a number on it, I'd say $50 million. $50 million, since if you include the Battle for New World beta promotional event, and then also the promotional event or promotional stuff that they did later on, I would say $50 million. Yeah, we're not killing this guy, so I'm just gonna go up here. Tally made more money playing New World than his whole career. Good. I like Tally. I hope it was successful for him. Yeah, that's awesome for him. I'll hold off for a second. These guys are dumb. Like, we're not gonna kill this mob. Just like reset it. It's not even hard. Shroud 2, man's been booming since the game came out. Yeah, Shroud's been doing amazing. That's awesome. Like, I'm happy to see, and there's like other people, like other streamers, like that aren't like, these aren't like super like as big as Shroud, right? Like Sequisha, right? I've been seeing Sequisha play I watch Sequisha play the game a lot, and like it's awesome to see like how well his stream has been doing, and just everything. I think that's so cool. So I'm glad. About embed viewing. I think that Twitch is gonna probably start selling view bots themselves. That's my opinion. And the truth is, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, right? But they already do. They don't really sell view bots, but they sell like front page spots. And whenever you buy a front page spot from Twitch, like, just the truth is your viewership is going to go up by like at some points, if it's global front page, like 20,000 viewers, could be 50,000 viewers in some cases. Like, and I have like a lot of examples of like this happening before with like content creators, and also it's mainly with, this is mainly something that's done for it's done for like companies. That's my understanding, is like companies and like events purchase that. Pay to win. Well, yeah, it's real life. The reason why people get mad about pay to win in video games is because everybody knows real life is pay to win, and they're like, fuck, I thought I was playing a video game and getting away from this. Like, it's not, there's no, like, everybody knows, like, pay to win is, this is the way real world works. Yeah, that's why people get mad about video games. So, like, I thought this was different. Did you respect your build? Nope, I'm just leveling the life staff and leeching off of other people that are actually using good weapons. Nothing too special. Dude got suspended in WoW because he tamed a gorilla and left the name on gorilla. Like, I'm not gonna just like believe that at face value, man. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously, like, it sounds ridiculous. Like, I mean, 100%, it's just like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, right? But, like, is that true? Like, I don't know if it's true or not. Like, I think it's there's a good chance, and it's important to be skeptical. There's a good chance that he misrepresented things, because there's a lot of people that have done that in the past. It's in the news. Well, the news lies all the time. I mean, that doesn't, I think that makes me believe it less. It's true, it's a huge story. Well, the reason why it's a huge story isn't necessarily because it's true. Like, it's the same reason why, like, there's plenty of things that are made a big deal by the news because they're salacious and they're upsetting for people. And because they're salacious and upsetting, then the news republishes it. And this is like something that happens, right, where enough publications start talking about something that the validity of the thing that they're talking about stops being questioned, because it's just an implied assumption that the thing that they're talking about would be vetted ahead of time. But sometimes it's not the case. What the fuck are we doing? That's why you don't hire. No, everybody is biased. Everybody lies. There's nobody special. There's misinformation everywhere. There is no good side and bad side that always uses or never uses misinformation. To the extent that you believe that, you're probably a victim of misinformation yourself. Isn't there another one over here? Yeah. I'm just gonna follow them. I mean, whatever. I don't want to loot these. I've just got so many things I've looted, I just don't have the inventory for it anymore. Do I read chat? Yeah, I read chat all the time. Like, that's why I like streaming, is to read chat and talk to viewers. No, I always like the interaction. That's what I always found weird with streamers that like don't, and like everybody streams for like a different reason, but like for me, I like reading chat and talking to the viewers and everything. That's what you asked. That's what I put value in. Did I lose? No, I don't even know where the hell I am. I don't even know what we're doing. I'm a little bit confused. The gorilla thing seems to be true. I mean, it could be, right? But like, all I'm saying is like, I don't know. Like, I'm the kind of person that like, even whenever I see something, he's so dumb. Anyway, this guy's has no idea what he's doing with the game, but whatever. Anyway, so watch for a while. I'm busy flying lead, Mr. Content a lot. I hope you don't miss it too much. Yeah, that sounds great, man. I'm happy for you. Am I doing lead chess? Yeah, I am. We're over here at Ambusty as usual. I've just been in this group all day. Well, not all day. I've only been playing for maybe 4 hours. What's this? Mining? Oh, wow. 23 strength and these are really good. 4 hours? Yeah, I mean, well, usually if I'm gaming, man, like I'm playing a game for like 12 hours a day if I can. Like, that's a good thing. It's like having a girlfriend is nice, but like not having a girlfriend is nice whenever new games come out, right? It's like if you could like just turn off your girlfriend for like the 2 weeks that a new game comes out, like that's really the dream. There's this one girl I used to date a long time ago, and she would get mad at me all the time. And I remember I would sometimes like try like less hard to like not upset her whenever I knew like a new patch was coming out, because it's like you know, if she's gonna pop off now, like this is just, it's just convenient. Logging, that's not too good. Is that every round? Kind of offensive sounding. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's stupid people. Like, the thing is, to me, it's like there's always gonna be like some dummy that gets mad about something I say, but like, who gives a shit, man? There's a lot of people that like, they get so wrapped up and worried about like somebody who has like probably like a chip on their shoulder, who's pissed off at about something that they didn't even do, try to like make it their fault. I don't worry about that, man. I don't loot these, like they're just, I don't have enough inventory. Imagine a one-time job with a girlfriend, it's difficult to play. Oh bro, dude, like I don't think I've ever really, you know what? Like, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever had like a long-time girlfriend at the same time that I had like an actual job. Yeah, I don't think I ever have. Like, usually it's been like one or the other. Get out of here. Basically, have no life. It's awful. I mean, the thing is, if it's awful to spend time with a girlfriend, then just get a new one. Mining, that's really good. 4.9 mining. I don't know if I want to vendor that. But yeah, no doubt. I mean, like, it's definitely, you get like way more time to play for sure. With a boyfriend. Honestly, the real life hack probably is to just get a girl that'll play the game with you. Like that's the fucking dream. Spin the wheel. Or her own game. Yeah. For me, like, it's hard to do that because, like, I'm so much of, like, a solo player. Most of the time, whenever I play a new game, like, I just kind of want to play by myself. Pretty much all the time. And so, whenever I have to go and, like, play with somebody else or, like, play in a group, it's, like, kind of annoying. You know, you play McConnell though? Yeah, yeah. It's like, obviously I do, but like, you ask McConnell, right? Like, he'll tell you, like, oh, he doesn't fucking play with me. He doesn't play with anybody. He just logs on and fucking just does whatever he does. You know, that's it. And that's the truth. The only exception to that was PUBG. Like, I like playing with other people in PUBG. Cause like it was I just like the whole idea of doing like VRs with my friends. That was super fun. Nah. Okay. You want something done right? Do it yourself. Oh, there's one over here too. Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm the idiot apparently. Oh, damn. There you go, guys. Another one. Have fun. Just loot everything. I thought Whirlwind was a bad ability. Yeah, I think it is a bad ability, honestly. I should probably get rid of it. Dexterity? What the fuck? Like, why do I want dexterity? 583, that's a good number. I like that number. I forgot all about this one. That was my bad. The fairness you're in the game every day, everyone knows who you are. No, that's always how I've been. I've always been a solo player. I mean, like, yeah, sure. It's different now that people like know who I am, but like, just always that's how I've been. That's just my personality. Why am I not getting 600 item level legendaries? Why does this game suck so much dick? Forgot about this one. We got the old dick boy right there. Have you done it? Is this an in-game dungeon? No, I mean if somebody wants to run Lazarus or Genesis, like I'd be down if they have a key. They say you're not supposed to run them until you're like 590 watermark, but like I'm pretty close to that now, so like I'd be down to do it. But I want to do like a few runs of Leviathan and shit first. Dude, I need to do something about this inventory situation. This is just fucking ridiculous. Mining, no strength on it. That's garbage. Nobody wants to look at that trash. I'm thinking about actually getting rid of that other mining helmet, even though it's a 4.9. I hate how they're ignoring stuff. It's just going to be a pain in the ass later on. What does watermark mean? It's like your internal item level scaling system. It's like, think of it like MMR, but for your drops. It's really dumb. This just seems like a bad time. But you know what? There's a lot of people. I'll take a chance. But yeah, I thought Whirlwind was going to be way better. Like, my assumption was that you used Gravity Well for PvP and Whirlwind for PvE, but it doesn't really seem like that's the case. Watermark system's bullshit, to be honest. I don't think it's really that bad, but like, the problem with the watermark system is the fact that it just takes fucking forever. Like, it just does. Like, and also, I don't really know if it's like that. The high level gear is like really good enough. Probably Maelstrom? Maybe. Like, I don't know what the right decision. I think that the in-game and New World is too. It's too repetitive, and there's no like. I guess the Spriggan is pretty hard to kill. Like, I got in a group to kill Spriggan, and we couldn't do it. Like he healed so much that my group just like fucking spent 15 minutes attacking him from like 95% to 80%, then back up to 95%. But I think it's because one of the guys had like a 480 weapon or something like that. And like I usually assume that like if something doesn't go well in New World, it's because the people I'm playing with are garbage. Code of Nature makes Watermark system even more bullshit than it already is. I think that it would be okay if there were like more types of variety in the game. So like for example, imagine if there were 5 in-game dungeons instead of 2. Imagine if you could do level 65 corruption portals. Imagine if you could kill more different rare spawns and there were more different level 65 plus elite rare spawn areas. So you didn't just have to farm Murkguard and like a few other areas. I think it would be a more enjoyable game. It definitely would, and the watermark system would still be annoying, but it would not even be, in my opinion, nearly as annoying as it is now. Where's the loot? Oh, fuck, man. Way less drops and there's more of your group than 5 people there. Yeah, I know. I think the frustrating element to that is that you cannot control the amount of people that are in the area, but they can control your drops. I don't know, I wish, I thought about, like, being more vocal about, like, the New World stuff and everything, but I've just been so busy with, like, my real life situations that I haven't really wanted to think about fixing New World, you know? But there are a lot of things that I would like them to do. Players are friends having fun together in community with lower drop rates. I mean, I think that's kind of a disingenuous way to frame it. Like, players are punished for zerging something down with, like, so many players that the NPC can't even... is, like, stuck in a stun lock of attacks. Like, yeah, I mean, players are punished for that, for sure. What I think they should do, because I do think that it feels bad, like, while I do think that was I didn't really agree with how that was framed, I do think the problem is a big problem. 542 hammer, I don't really care a lot about that. I never really liked the hammer anyway. So yeah, here's what I would do. If I was Amazon and I was trying to solve this problem, what I would do is I would implement basically like a health scaling system. So the way that the mob system works is that the more people that are killing an NPC, the less chance you have for getting loot. It's that simple. So if a lot of people are killing an NPC, then you're probably not gonna, that's really good. You're probably not gonna get a whole lot of loot. So what I think they should do is that once that threshold for receiving loot goes below 50%. So like, let's say for 5 people or whatever, you have a 100% chance of getting loot. And with 10 people, you have a 50% chance. Well, I think if you go above 10 people, the amount of health that the NPC has should scale up. So like the health goes up instead of the loot going down. So that way there's like a soft cap on the lowest amount of chance for you to receive a drop. Like WoW? Yes, but with WoW it doesn't really make sense, because with WoW everybody gets loot regardless. Like, you hit it once, you get loot. It's that simple. Have it scaled. Scourging team content in MMO is not the way to go. Coming from someone who hasn't played New World, so it might not be viable. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend like playing the game, and you'd see kind of like, there's nothing that's like team content about bringing in 15 people to zerg down a 5-man boss so he doesn't do anything. Like, it's like not really team content that I think is worth saving. It's just mindless zergs. I think it's stun immune, while the boss is more cax. The boss is stun immune, he just gets staggered. Like, a lot of people don't even understand why these things happen. Actually, I need the obsidian flux. I'm gonna hold on to that. I don't need solvent though. There's so many people looting these chests now, I bet these things are worth next to nothing. I think maybe scaling would be the way to go. Yeah, that's what they should do, right? Is like, you just scale up the NPC so that way people don't feel bad for like not getting anything. Makes a difference. Getting perma staggered is the same as getting perma stun. No, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, like, you're right. Like, the effect is the same. It's just that the reason why it's happened, the reason why it happens is not known for a lot of people. Or a lot of people are not aware of it. I think New World is like, as I said, it's like one of those games where like a lot of people that play the game have no fucking idea how it works. Like, they don't know about anything. It's actually been crazy. It's been crazy to watch what people think is like, you know, what makes sense in the game. I don't know, it's probably just because it's a new game, and like, that's kind of a good thing if people weren't so fucking confident about it, you know? Does the game try and teach you all these things? No, I think the game actually does a very bad job of teaching you a number of things. Like, the watermark system is an example. Like, there's no indicator that the watermark system even exists in game. Like, this is just something that you have to discern from playing the game for a long period of time, or like through looking through third-party websites. Like, in my opinion, I think that the state of the New World in-game is just, it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Outpost rush, like, basically the repeatable PvP content that the game is supposed to have literally doesn't work. Like, it doesn't. It's like if you go into like your bathroom and you turn on the light and the light bulb doesn't turn on, that's what it is. It's not dim, it's not dysfunctional, it doesn't turn on sometimes. No, it never turns on, it's off. And it's like, how can you have like something that big and just have it not work now for 2 weeks? And on top of that, you've got, where are we going now? Oh, we're gonna go up to town, okay. You got that, and then you've also got all of these corruption areas you can't do them because the Azoth staff literally just doesn't work. Like, it just it doesn't work. It actually just does not work. And the funny thing about it is, like, it worked last year. Like, it used to work a year ago. Watermark and luck stacking, big mistake. Yeah, I'll have to agree with you on that. Yeah, I'm just gonna disenchant a lot of this stuff. I just don't have time to deal with this garbage. Okay. I'll throw all this stuff away too. Oh my god. Okay. She's got so many items in here. Alright, at least we've moved some things out of here. Okay, that's good. I did actually remove a number of items now. Planning on changing your build? Yeah, regularly. 15k rawhide, 15k fiber today. I want to get 20 levels of armoring. That's more than I would have expected. Damn, bro, I'm sorry to hear that. That's like one of his good things that he got. Shutdown wars, invincibility exploits, and lag switchers are out of hand. Yeah, like the thing is, if they actually have an invincibility exploit, then I think they should just shut down all wars immediately until they figure it out, and then go back and permaban anybody who was using it. I'm gonna go do this one down here. Michelle and Breck and sell boosts. You see, like, Mike Ybarra selling boosts or whatever. I think that, I don't think that's a problem at all. Because it's part of the game. Like, selling boosts has been in the game since Burning Crusade. It's nothing new. Selling boosts would be fine. The problem with selling boosts is the fact that there's the WoW token. Like, the WoW token is the problem. Boosting is just a symptom of the problem. Because boosting has been in the game for 15 years. And it's only just recently become an issue. Well, I wonder what happened. It's the fucking WoW token. WoW token didn't exist, wouldn't be a problem. WoW token does exist, so yeah, and it's not going to go away. WoW, they're not going to get rid of the WoW token. Where the hell is the other box? I'm trying to remember where it was. Oh, wasn't it up here? No, that's not it. Man, what the fuck? It was up here? It's newer than the WoW token. It became an issue in BFA. Wait, you think boosting became an issue in BFA? Ooh. God damn it. Bro, I was boosting in Cataclysm and Wrath of the Lich King. And by, I mean, like, I'm not talking about, like, just a little, you know, I just, you know, help one guy do the thing. No, I mean, like, I made millions of gold doing it. In Cataclysm. Like, thousands of dollars worth of gold I made just boosting. Now, it just became more apparent in Legion, and oh wow, what happened in Legion? Well, I don't know, what happened at the end of WoD? They added the WoW token. And then what also happened at the end of WoD? The Moose. And then people started using the WoW token to buy Moose runs. And you know what's happened is that the price for an AOTC carry has always been about as much as a WoW token. Seems pretty interesting. Boosting's been, no, the thing is, like, a lot of people don't understand, like, so boosting is not, like, there's a difference between boosting and account sharing. Like, basically, the guy is doing carries for gold. Carrying people for gold while they play their own account has always been completely fine, and I think is only really a problem because of the WoW token. It's not, no, piloting, it's not piloting, it's account sharing. Piloting is a euphemism that's invented by these, like, bullshit websites to try to mask what they're doing. They're not piloting. Nobody's flying an airplane here, okay? Like, they're playing a warlock. They're account sharing. Man, there's a lot of these guys. The thing back in V2. Oh yeah, of course it was. I mean, that's not a surprise at all. So actually, that's a pretty good experience there. Do some more big pulls like this. I'll deal with him later. How big of a role do the boosting communities and discords play into it, though? They play a really big role into it. But the truth is that the reason why they're able to play such a big role and the reason why there's such a big demand for it is because of the WoW token. The WoW token enables and allows people to have, like, that much disposable income, and it makes it accessible to way more people. Because, like, really, it creates a situation where it becomes obvious, sorry, it might be too loud if you guys hear what I'm saying, where it becomes obvious what the smart decision is. Because, wait, why are we doing this area? This area sucks. It's giving 500 gear. What the fuck are we doing? Whatever. I guess we can just clear the rest of it. I don't think this one even has an elite chest down here, does it? Try to mine this one, I guess. Oh, I see it. It's underneath. Yeah, that's cool. I never saw that. What the fuck is this place? Wait, placeholder item? What the? Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god. Never seen that before. Okay, I think we got one more. I'm glad that we found that one. I didn't know that one existed. Guess we'll do that one after this, maybe? Maybe they're just gonna keep killing this guy. Level 61s. Like, why am I killing level 61s, man? Killed KT today after 35 wipes. Awesome, man. Congrats. I remember whenever I killed him the first time back in BC, dude, that was so cool. I was so happy, man. Like, cause I had read about the fight and everything, and then whenever it finally happened, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, it was during Black Temple whenever I killed it the first time. I think I killed Vosh in T5, but not Kale. But still, whenever I came back and did it, like, yeah, it wasn't really like super hard, but it was still like really fun, and I was happy about it. Somebody said it's the boss AFK. Oh god. Oh man. I think I want to go back to Merkwood. Like, there's no. Why are we doing these? What is going? Why are we wasting our time here in the Great Cleave? Let's go. I'm going back. I'm going back to Merkwood. What do you think about streamers embedding their stream into websites? I like how you say streamers, but like it's really only FXtra Life, right? FXtra Life, whatever. Like you say streamers, but it's not like really a big issue. It's just one guy doing it. Like obviously it's not good. The thing is, it wouldn't be a problem except for Twitch's discoverability is such dog shit. And the only way that you can discover content is if it's already popular. It's like, yeah, I want to watch a stream. And it's like, okay, let's discover a new streamer here. And, you know, that's never going to happen. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not a fan of the embedding thing, but it's like very hard to deal with that problem. If I was Twitch and I had like executive control over it and like how to solve it, like I don't really know what I would do. I mean, you could probably just tell them to like take off the embedding and that would be it. Because, like, everybody knows they're doing it to themselves, right? It's not like this is some big, like, oh, I don't know how I'm getting 30,000 viewers. But, like, yeah, just tell them to stop if you don't like it. Because, like, if they say, no, we're not going to stop, it's like, okay, then you're banned, right? Like, you don't have, there's no need for negotiation. You know what I mean? Or just unlist the channel or something like that, right? There's a lot of ways that you could deal with that problem, but if Twitch doesn't care about it, then who cares? It's not my, I mean, like, it is kind of my problem because, like, it affects every streamer whenever some streamers are able to game the system and manipulate it. But the truth is that I don't really see where do we want to go? Do we want to go do Ambustu Superior again? I think we should go do Merkguard. Yeah, I think we go do Merkguard. A couple more streamers doing it, for example, Dana TV. I don't know who that is, but just a second. I don't really see Twitch continuing to grow a whole lot until they really kind of figure out a better way for discoverability to be good for streamers. It's kind of ugly this world, right? I like this zone. I think it's actually, it's interesting, but I do feel like it might be a little bit overdone. I wish there were a few like interesting areas that weren't like this. But yeah, I think that I think that Twitch has a huge problem. Betting issues, embed their streams on website, their place muted. No, I mean it's obviously like what they're doing is they're just getting around. They're basically view botting, right? Like for all intents and purposes, they're view botting, but they're doing it in a way that's not explicitly against the terms of service. I don't know, like it's such an easy problem to solve in my opinion. Like it's so weird to me that like people try to like invent scenarios or something like that where like it would be a problem to deal with this. Like I don't think it would be at all. How's that view botting? Well, you're basically adding a lot of views to your stream through people who are not watching your stream actively, right? So like the implication of stream viewership. So like what is a stream viewer? That's someone who's watching your stream at that moment, right? So you're adding somebody into that number that is not legitimate. So that's what I was saying before about for all intents and purposes. That means that it is not explicitly the same thing, but it functionally is the same thing. It looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, but it's actually just a robot duck. Yeah, sure, but it's basically a fucking duck. I'm gonna wait for everybody over here. Amazon integrated Twitch and a Prime Video app would really boost discoverability. Thoughts? Well, it would really only do that. The thing is, like, I don't know. There's a lot of problems with Twitch. Like, I don't even know where to start. You know? Let's go, guys. View count matters how you are on the list. No, view count, it matters because it's like a snowball effect, right? Where like the more viewers you get, or the more viewers you have, the more viewers you get. So like it 100% matters. Somebody heal me. Holy fuck, I'm gonna die. There's a single definition for entertaining. Everyone likes what they like. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that, right? Like, that's why everybody, like, there's different streams that some people like, other people don't like. I don't really go around and talk about which streams I don't like, because I think that just get people to, like, talk shit or, like, start drama or whatever. But, like, of course there's streamers that I don't like, or I think they're boring, or it's like, oh, why does anybody watch this guy? Like, yeah, I mean, of course there's people that I think that about. But at the end of the day, I mean, if there's some people that like them, then, you know, that's their own life. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. So yeah, that's my opinion about the embedded streams. It's like, if Twitch wanted to deal with it, like, this is like, if I was Twitch, if I wanted to deal with it, what would I do? I would just message the people that are embedding their streams onto large websites and say, listen, I know what you're doing, stop doing it. And if you don't stop doing it, we're going to unlist your channel and departner it. And if they don't do it, then just do that, and then their channel is going to die anyway. And it wouldn't matter, because they wouldn't make any money from ads. So you'd just be basically you would effectively start farming their channel for ad revenue. So like it's actually a very simple problem to solve. Done that a long time ago if they really cared. Yeah, I just don't think they give a shit. It's one of those things that like because there's only a handful of streamers doing it, then it's not something that Twitch takes seriously as an actual problem. Like generally Twitch only takes that kind of stuff seriously if a lot of people start doing it. And this is just like a general thing. Where's the other one? I think it, oh yeah, that's right over here. We'll go get that one in a minute. You fucking healing? No, I'm just leveling up the life staff. I want to get all my weapons up to level 20, of course. Get the idea in today's world. Company continues to grow no matter what otherwise. Piece of shit. Yeah, true. Twitch doesn't care how who's winning on their accounts. Yeah, no, you're right about that, right? So like these streamers competing in an unfair playing field where other people take advantage of things that they shouldn't be able to. This doesn't matter to Twitch. Like, why would Twitch care that streamers don't have fair treatment? Like, why would that make a difference to them? Who cares? As long as people are going to the website, that's all that matters, really. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna save you. Oh fuck, get out of here. Oh, I think I probably should move away from him. Yeah, come back, guys. Come back. Yep, everybody. Oh boy. Come back. We have to kill the big boy too, so just get ready for that. People say YouTube pays way fucking better. No, I think that, so YouTube, I think that they have contracts, the same as like Twitch has contracts for people to stay on the platform. And YouTube does have like a number of different incentives for larger creators, like absolutely. But I think that for like 95% of content creators, Twitch, you probably make more money on Twitch. Oh boy. Shit. I think this guy is gonna kill me. I wonder why he aggroed onto me. Shit. Try to kill the other mobs before we kill the big guy. That way we just keep things clean, you know? I think a lot of people aren't like watching the stream, they're just hanging out. Oh, I thought I was able to get out of that. Try to run away from him and just go get my chest. Who cares? Fuck this. YouTube has no way for a small streamer to get monetized. Well, I mean, like, the thing is, it's weird, right? Like, streaming on YouTube, like, in my opinion, if somebody asked me, like, let's say they're like they've never made a video before, they've never made any content online before, and they ask me, what should I do? Like, should I make YouTube content or should I stream? My genuine advice would be make YouTube content. I think YouTube is a much better place to grow than Twitch. YouTube is worse for discovery than Twitch, in my opinion. Yeah, I would like 100% disagree with you on that because of just like the user behavior on Twitch versus the user behavior on YouTube. Like user behavior on Twitch is usually directed by things that people are already watching and things that are already popular. Like there are very few people that are going on Twitch to like find specific information People mainly go on Twitch to be entertained in different specific ways. And also YouTube is just so much bigger too. Jack's getting 1.5, 1K viewers on YouTube, Twitch, Twitch. Yeah, but I mean, anybody would be getting, like that happens to everybody, right? It's like whenever you go from one platform to another, you're gonna lose viewers. It's like there's other people that like Ice Poseidon got more viewers on Twitch, right? Like at first he got more on YouTube, but then it went down. And I think that probably like, I think Dr. Disrespect, I think still got more viewers on Twitch than he does on YouTube now, but I'm not sure. So, I don't think it's like really specific. Any super quality games. It's hard to do that because you just have to spend so much time learning about a game to know if it's a quality game or not. Alright, just give it all this garbage. What's this? 2.6. Already have that. Strength, Constitution, Medium Gloves, Angry Earth, who gives a fuck? 502, dude. Please miss me with that bullshit. And the other problem, like, so back in Vanilla D3, like Vanilla D3 had kind of the same problem that New World has, but Vanilla D3 did it better. So in Vanilla Diablo 3, you had item level gear that was item level 60, 61, 62, and 63. And Act 1, and this is all like Inferno, Act 1 had a low chance to drop 63 gear and mainly dropped 60 and 61 gear. But it could drop 63 gear too. It just was a lower chance. And Act 3 was like Act 2 dropped more, right? It dropped more 62 gear and 63 gear, and it just kind of cascaded up from there, where Act 3 and Act 4 were about the same. And the reason that it worked with Diablo 3 is that Act 1 was substantially easier to farm than Act 3. Like, killing skeletons in Act 1 in the fucking plague fields was 1,000 fucking times easier. Alright, let's go. Was 1,000 fucking times easier. Okay. So fuck me specifically. Anyway, so the reason why it worked is because there were less people that could farm Act 3. But the problem... Calm down. What did I do wrong? Why does he want me so much? So it's because, God, I keep getting distracted, I'm sorry. So basically what would happen is, like, because Act 3 had better drops, you would have to have really good gear to farm Act 3, and it would take longer. So you had, like, the opportunity cost. Do you want to go and do harder content for better drops, or do you want to do easier content for more drops and just kind of play the odds? But the problem with New World is the fact that the solution to the problem of harder NPCs is the answer to that problem is always more players. So whenever you're like you're not solo farming any of this. So like let's say you struggle in a 64 zone with 5 people, you're still better doing a 64 zone with a 50% chance that you won't even get loot than doing a 61 zone with a level appropriate group. And this is the kind of stuff that, like, I don't even think Amazon, like, I don't even know if they know this exists. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even sure if they are aware that this is even happening. They don't get it at all. I don't think solo's the end game. You misunderstand, like, I think everything I said. So it was in Diablo 3, and that's what I was saying. So that's why it worked in solo. But what I'm saying is they used a system that worked really well for a solo game, because realistically most people played Diablo 3 solo, especially at the beginning, because it was just, there's a lot of reasons why people did it, but it doesn't really matter. But the reason why they did, effectively, was because it was just most efficient. And, like, most people would just be able to farm better that way. So, where they know and they realize most people like it. Really? Like, I don't think that's the case at all. Like, if they think that most people like the in-game content, I think whoever is giving them that information, they should just fire that person, because, like, almost every single time that I talk to, hey guys, do you like the endgame content or not? Is the level 60 gearing and grinding experience fun or not? Everybody in my group, type in area chat, let me know. No. One person says no. Okay, well, I mean, nobody else is watching the fucking stream, so whatever. Alright, let's go. Says nah, bro. Nope. This way. Yeah, let's go over here, guys. Yeah, so like nobody is watching this and playing this and saying, wow, this is super fun. So it's not like that's even happening. Well, and corruptions were fun to play together, but not very exciting. Yeah. Kill everything else before the big guy and just kind of keep the big guy separated. Oh, fuck. Just gonna cleave everybody down. God, I hate these fucking mobs so much. So yeah, like, if they think that everybody likes it, like, as I said, they should fire whoever's doing their market research. It's just that simple to me. Amazon's POV, you guys are still playing it, so it must be fun. Well, this is the problem, right? It's like, so, I think there's a lot of people who, like, I'm playing this game because PoE Scourge is not out. Like, whenever Scourge comes out, I'm gonna play that. And then after I get to an Apex and Scourge, and I'm, like, done playing the season, I'm gonna go and play Final Fantasy. You know, like, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. Ashes of Creation? I mean, that's not gonna come out for years, man. But yeah, I mean, just stop hitting him. Just stop pulling him. Why even pull him? There's no reason to pull him. Oh, don't res that guy. Just reset him again. Ashes will be a massive beast. We got a while to go. I mean, it's possible, you know, like, I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch, you know? Count my chickens before they hatch. Let's just focus on the Reset them. Reset them. Just get up here and reset them. Good, let's go. Why not kill him? Because we're not killing him, that's why. So yeah, anyway, $40 for any gameplay is a good deal though. I don't think anybody, and this is what I've said about New World many times, like probably, I've probably said this dozens of times at this point, that New World is worth the money. I've made myself pretty clear that I think that New World is worth the $40 cost. Like compared to most games, you get your money's worth. However, it should be better. Why should we settle on something that's good for $40? Why? Whenever we have such a, in my opinion, such a great foundation for a game, we have a game studio with a lot of resources that's being backed up apparently now by the CEO of the company or previous CEO. Like, why accept anything less than the best game possible? There's no reason to. I think the game can be a lot better, and I think a lot of people know that. Want to make that jump? Kill this guy. Let's go. Come on. Constantly criticize your talks from Dexterdo on their talk show. I think that's where the New World Andes are born. Oh, really? Can I see some clips of them talking about what I've said? And I'd be curious to hear what their opinions are. Yeah. New World Viewbotter's take on Dexterdo articles. Sure, let me take a look. Yeah, my slide. Oh, I've got on 0.25. I was like, man, I'm talking slow, but it's not that bad. Complaining that there's no content. Like, I've been farming the same 5 quests for how many months or how many days now? Go kill the next one after this. And I just am ready to finish the game so I can complain that it sucks. But I can't do that until I finish it. So, okay, whatever.
So, what do you guys think of that? Doing the same 5 quests over and over and over again. And he's going to complain that there's no content because he can make it to level 60 by doing the same 5 quests over and over and over again.
I mean, that sounds like a him problem.
Like, I don't want to throw him under the bus. He threw himself under there.
Trying to get to 60, I'm like, so I can complain that there's no content. Like, If they talk about it anymore. Oh, this is a fucking ad. Oh, Jesus. Okay, give me a minute. Just kill everything. Kill the boss first, though. Sorry guys, let me just focus on this real quick before I... Okay.
So.
Okay, here we
Just
go.
think of that. Doing the same 5 quests over and over and over again.
Kill
And he's
these
gonna
and let's
complain
jump down.
that there's no content.
Oh,
Because
kill
he can
those
make
guys
it
up
to
there.
level 60 by doing the same 5 quests over and over and over again. Without
that
playing
sounds like
the
a
other
him
content.
problem.
Oh nice, I told this one too. Okay, here.
Like,
What are they
I don't
gonna
want to
say?
throw him under the bus. He threw himself under there.
That's where the clip
I'm
ended.
just watching the train wreck. Yeah, like like you guys know me. Like I don't like causing drama, but like you see stuff like this where it's like there's a certain amount of malice there that really makes you wonder, like professionally speaking, what his goal is.
It just seems it's interesting how he wants to go there. Like, you know, I mean, maybe
Intentionally
he's
go
trying
there too. Like
yeah, I don't know what kind of point he's trying to make. Like, yeah, you know, repetitive missions are repetitive.
Yeah, the thing is about it being a professional thing, I would take their opinion on being a professional seriously if they were professionals. The only reason that they're anywhere on the directory is because they got embedded onto the front page. If they weren't embedded onto the front page, nobody would watch their stream because it was terrible. I watched the first episode of their show, and the logic that they use that there are no automatic bans is that Amazon said that there are no automatic bans. And why would Amazon say that there are no automatic bans if there are no automatic bans? So the truth is that if you want to talk about this on a professional level, I think that you can make a much stronger argument on a professional level that your opinion should be discarded much more so than mine. Because that box behind him, as well as that power bank and the hat, were all part of the influencer packages that were sent by Amazon last year. The way that I know that is because I have one, and I appreciate what Amazon sent me very much. But if you want to degrade and you want to call into question my goals whenever I make a criticism for the game, while you're wearing a hat and you're also displaying merchandise given to you by the company that you're defending, and then simultaneously say that I have ulterior motives, I think this is just... you shouldn't throw stones when you live in a glass house. And I'm not... like, the thing is, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like these people have no idea what they're talking about if you want to make this a professional level thing. I'm a multi-millionaire streamer. I'm one of the most successful streamers on the platform. I own a massive successful organization, and I've been that way for the better part of a decade. I don't even know his name. I never go around and I never insult people on that level whenever I don't feel like it's justified. But for somebody who should be an affiliate to call me out like that and insult my credibility, yeah, I will. I'll bring that up. Since when does Asmon flex? I'm not flexing. I'm giving my credentials for being an authority. There's a difference between flexing and just being confident. I never think that makes me better than anybody or anything like that. I've never said that. I never will. I'm good at streaming, and that doesn't make me smarter than other people. It doesn't make me a better person. It doesn't make me more likable or anything. I'm just good at doing something. That's it. But if you want to insult my ability to do that, then I can come right back at you. It makes me more qualified to talk about this thing. Just talking shit. Yeah, that's the thing. You played 100 hours plus. It's enough to get takes. No, I did not play at 100 hours. I have played New World 4. Oh, actually... Wait a second. I don't even think this person's level 60. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure they're not even level 60. Because as I said, I watched the first episode of their show whenever they got embedded, because I was like, oh, what is this? And like, you can tell that I watched it because, like, my message is in chat. Like, I actually responded to something they said in chat. And I was like, you know, I don't really think this is, like, I was talking about the auto banning thing, and I was like, yeah, this happened with Blizzard, and so, like, I think it's possible that, you know, Amazon said this. So, like, I did watch it, and you can check the VOD of their first thing. So, like, this person's not even level 60. I think that they played the alpha a lot, or the beta a lot, so, like, it's not like they don't have any credibility to talk about the game, but at the same time, I think the game's changed a lot ever since even the beta that we experienced 2 months ago, with, like, for example, corruption zones not working, and seeing a more drawn-out in-game process without the in-game beta expiration date. And if this person understood anything about the way content is done and video games and consumed, they would understand that. There's no auto banning. How did any cow thing ever happen? According to Amazon, is I actually whenever that happened, I messaged somebody at Amazon, and they said it was just a bug. Like, it was just a weird bug. It shouldn't have happened. Like, it had nothing to do with an auto banning system or whatever. It's just a weird bug. The guy that told me that I trust. Like, he's also told me other stuff about, like, he's like, yeah, don't tell people this. And he didn't do that with this. So I think that if that was the case, he would have said, like, yeah, this is what it is, actually. Because, like, we've been on good terms with him for a while. He's the one who I begged for Lost Ark information. Fuck. Okay, just keep pulling more of them until we get the boss. Okay, let me go back over and I'll watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
But, like, that's why, you know, that's why you progress, why there's different areas, and that's why, like, you know.
It wouldn't really matter if there's different areas if you're doing the same thing in the other areas, right? I mean, like, you're clicking 3 boxes and Murkguard is pretty much the same thing as clicking 3 boxes in Brightwood, which is pretty much the same thing as clicking 3 boxes in Everfall or Windsward. And it's the same thing.
It kind of
Go run
almost...
other stuff. There's other
You can go
quests.
run
There's
other...
Give me a second, sorry. I didn't realize that it was so loud until I started trying to listen to. Okay, we're gonna turn this down a bit.
other dungeons. There's other, you know, like
And that's why, like, I don't know what kind of point he's trying to make. Like, yeah, you know, repetitive missions are repetitive.
Yeah.
But, like, that's why, you know, that's why you
Of course
progress,
they are.
why there's different areas, and that's why, like, you know.
Well, what do you progress into? You just progress into the same thing again. Like, you just do the same thing in a different zone.
Yeah.
It,
Like,
it kind
you
of
can go
almost.
run other stuff. There's
you
other
can go
quests,
run
there's
other
other
stuff and-
dungeons, there's other...
There's not other dungeons. There's two in-game dungeons. There's Lazarus and there's Genesis. Genesis is extremely easy because the majority of people level their weapons, and they have weapons that are super effective or that Angry Earth are vulnerable to passively, because many people level with Hatchet and many people level with Great Axe. And also other people can use Fire Staff that they're also vulnerable to. So just based off of the way that people play the game, it just makes Genesis easier on like a fundamental level because of just player behavior. It's nothing about the design of the game or anything. It's just that one thing. Lazarus is the opposite. Lazarus is harder, I think, artificially, because many of the NPCs that are there are not vulnerable and are actually resistant to that type of attack. So it makes those bosses more challenging. But the truth is, the main problem with a boss or a dungeon like Lazarus is that it has the main challenge in that dungeon is the first boss, right? Scylla. And even that boss is incredibly easy to do as long as you know what to do. But because obviously people don't understand the orbs, it's like, why am I even explaining this? Like, I'm sure that these guys will be there and they'll be able to do this dungeon maybe next month or so. And then they can ask me for advice and I'll help them. But all I'm saying is that there are two dungeons. There are two in-game dungeons that provide relevant rewards to level 60 players. That's it. And all, oh my god. Okay, let's run. Let's run. This way, guys, this way. Trust me, this way. Yeah, we're not doing this. Anyway, so that's it, because the next dungeon is Dynasty Shipyard, and all of the Dynasty Shipyard rewards cap at 500 as far as I know. Is that right? Can anybody correct me on that? I'm fairly certain that all Dynasty Shipyard rewards are watermark capped at 500. Yeah, I've never seen an item from Dynasty Shipyard that isn't 500. Yeah, okay. So, shipmark? Did I say that? Anyway, so, these are the only two relevant dungeons. And, there's like an upper cap to like watermarked gear. So like, for example, that's why everybody who looted Ill-Gotten Gain has it at this item level. Because 499 is the highest that something at this level can roll. So anyway, let's read the rest of or listen to the rest of their comments. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and get up here real quick. Man, like, we're fucking garbage at doing this. Like, what the fuck's wrong with this group? You guys suck. Like, we need to do this way faster. This is embarrassing. I mean, it's probably my fault too, because I'm like not telling people what to do. But what we do is we kill one, we go down, we kill the other one. Clear the trash too. So like the reason why we want to clear trash, it's like not good. Like clearing trash sucks. It's like not fun at all. But the reason why we want to clear trash for these NPCs is because they're all level 64 and 65, which means that whenever we kill them, there's a high chance that we'll receive an item that will increase our watermark. Because the higher the level of the NPC that we kill, the higher the probability of receiving a higher item level piece of gear that will then increase your overall item level potential. And that's why you don't pull it that far away. Anyway, the time you died, regen. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I probably should have done that.
You know, like hasn't even gotten to play Outpost Rush yet. Like, which is repeatable content. Who would have thought?
repeatable content isn't the problem, right? I mean, like, you could say that, and like also like not being able to play Outpost Rush, like, I don't really consider this like a refutation of the quality of the game, that I can't play a main fundamental problem or main fundamental bit of content in the game because it's literally not available and it's been bugged for 2 weeks. Like saying, oh, well, what do you mean you can't play all the content? Some of it you haven't done yet because it's broken. I don't really think that's a, that's not a very good argument. Let me just say that. I think it's just, it's ridiculous. What a defense for the game. Yeah. I think it's just such a silly thing to say. Wait, it's broken? Yeah, it's broken. It doesn't work. And also, like, repeatable content, like, that's like saying that World of Warcraft has infinite PvP content because there's Warsong Gulch, because you can keep queuing Warsong Gulch. I think it's just like such a disingenuous way to frame what my problem is, and I think that it's just being done in that way because these people don't want to hear what I have to say, basically. What I get. Ooh, green. Wow. Amazing. That's crazy. I got a green item, guys. Let's see. All this stuff sucks. Get back up there. Whenever we get up there, just start pulling the mobs individually. Oh, well, I try to invite 2 other people too. This game needs a greatsword. I'd love that. Luck gear needs to go as soon as possible. I don't know how to deal with luck gear. I have no idea. Like, there's magic find gear in D3. That was okay, but I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Anyway, let's read the rest of this.
Yeah.
Watch this.
You could be
like, I don't know. I'm,
like,
color me intrigued that, like, a guy that gets that kind of following, I feel like something is amiss there. Like, I don't want to be like, you know, always, you know, something's clearly off, but fastest way to level is definitely not that. Like, definitely not that.
Very exciting announcement today. Opera GA.
Was the Raven thing? I have no idea.
Hey guys, it's Sarsens here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about the overall picture of my strategy of how I did my town board questing to get the world first level 60. I will be making more videos going a little bit more into detail and talk about where you can get everything. And
see, this is the people that, like, these are people that just have, like, they have no authority to speak on the game. They're completely misinformed. They have no game knowledge, and it's just it's so painfully obvious. And the truth is, like, I'm not even asserting, like, I will say that, like, I know the way that, like, a lot of things in this game work pretty well. But, like, what I really know that works what I really know very well in this game is I understand the dungeons. I did those a lot. I understand leveling. I've done that 3 times. I understand the gathering professions and how they work really, really well. I don't understand shit about PvP. I don't get it. I don't fucking understand it at all. And you know what I do? Is I don't pretend like I do. Because I don't. Knowing your shit, part of knowing your shit is knowing what you don't know. You gotta watch some PS Hero. I'll show you. What is that? See? Watch every single one of his videos.
Yum.
Yep. Now, what the fuck is going on? Hey guys. I understand this might be a very hard thing to figure out, but the way it works is we, yeah, this is really smart, huh? Oh my god, what is this? What are y'all doing? And I also, like, I do also understand a little bit of the intricacies of, like, the, like, combat, of, like, how to avoid attacks, how to, like, bug out NPCs. Like, I understand a lot of, like, the exploit Andy stuff with this game, too. Like, just jump down here. And to reset the boss, climb above the chest. These guys are silly. No, you just have to kill, like, we have so many people here, we can just kill the NPCs. It won't matter, the trash mobs. Didn't understand your comment about Larson's video? Sure. My comment about Larson's video was a refutation of them saying that it was not the fact. Well, listen what he said.
I feel like something is amiss there. Like, I don't want to be like, you know, always, you know, something's clearly off, but fastest way to level is definitely not that.
So he said
Like,
that the fastest way to level is
not.
definitely not doing town boards. And then I linked the video of the person who got level 60 first doing town boards. So that's what the context. Larson is a god. Right? I knew this immediately who it was because I watched his video. And I've been watching his videos too. So, like, I automatically knew that he was wrong. And he, like, of course, like, whenever, and this is the difference, right, is whenever I make an assertion to something, I immediately use evidence. I know this might be weird for some people, but whenever I have something like this, I will use evidence to be like, yeah, this is why I think this, and here's evidence to prove my point. Yeah, I use facts and evidence. Imagine that. Does he explain there's another way to level fast? There are a couple of other ways to level quickly, but the majority of people who've leveled to 60, at this point I think people have leveled 60 in a lot of different ways, but I think the majority of people, like, let's say the top 50 60s on each server, probably leveled by doing a mixture of town boards, the MSQ, leveling, skinning, and potentially also cooking to 200 while leveling, because the experience bonuses per level were very high towards the end of, like, the leveling process. That is the way that most people leveled. And this is also in the context of, like, for me, I was the second person on my whole server to be level 60, and I took 2 or 3 days off of the game. So, like, I am an authority on this, much more so than he is. I don't think he's even level 60 now. I did that as well. Yeah, everybody that I know that's leveling quickly did that. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're good. All right. Just jump down. Let's do it again. Let's do the other boss again, I mean. How many hours played? Let's see. Where's Steam? No. Library. 388 hours played. And open beta was 11 hours, and the closed beta was around the same as the 388 number. Isn't slash blade bugged? I think this might have counted some of my offline time, but I'll show my slash blade. But I think my slash blade is going to be way less. Let me go ahead and pull that up. But I've had to take so many days off of the game, it's probably not going to be that much. Yeah, I've only played for 8 days. So, like, because I've had to take a number of, like, probably like 6 or 7 days off, like, and just, like, not played at all. First 590 pants drop here. Nice, dude. That's what we're going for. Hopefully I can hit a 590 tonight.
About that. Portal trains are the fastest way to level, if you have the time.
Yeah. So the reason why you're wrong about that is because portal trains are not the fastest way to level if you're so far ahead of the curve that there's nobody else to do portals with you. But he didn't know that because he wasn't ahead of the curve. You understand? Because you need other people to have like high enough level to be able to survive those level of portals. But you don't need other people to do town boards. So it's a small brain, like I just, it makes me mad that someone this ignorant of the game would assert themselves as an authority.
You combo town boards together. You know, town boards are definitely worth doing.
I wouldn't
But
do.
you combo
yeah.
you combo your town boards anytime you're in town, and do, you know, like, you set up your towns with all the necessary resources to get, you know,
And
60% of the good quests, and you're off to the races.
Yeah.
It
Not
makes
not
for-
all
makes for
town
some-
board quests are, you know, made equal though. Like
Yeah.
some of them.
no shit. And I also think that what's also funny about this is that what are we doing? What are we doing? Get down here, guys. Are we trying to get loot or are we trying to waste fucking time? You guys watching the stream? Quit watching the stream. Fucking kill the mob. Like, I'm here for loot. You don't need a tank. Here, I'm gonna tank it. I'm not gonna get hit again. Watch. Wait. Oh, fuck. Can I get a res, probably? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, the boss bugged out. He's not doing anything. Great. Yeah, let's go. After you kill this one, we run over here, we do it again. Okay? I don't want to hear any more of this bullshit where you guys aren't. Oh, shut up. Like, fucking get over here. Let's go. We'll wait for Asthma. I'm here. Like, I'll hear you attacking it and I'll tab in. Bosses came for us too, yeah, true. Okay, can't experience the boss, he's bugged. Well, you did experience the boss. You experienced him at level 20 whenever they first added the NPC in. Okay. And I think that it's also funny that, like, this entire conversation is predicated on a joke. Like, this is predicated on a joke that I made on a stream that was then taken seriously and turned into an article. Yeah, it's a joke to begin with.
Are much harder to do because they, you know, they request you to do, like, they request things that are much harder to source, much more awkward to source, right? You know, a lot of the food crafting quests, for example, from the town boards are essentially basically not even worth attempting because
close to each other compared to Monarch or Everfall. So when I first started out the server, I did 1 to 20 myself, side questing and all that stuff. Is what I mean by that. And then as soon as I had steel tools at level 20, I started doing town board missions. And the reason why town board missions are so fantastic is you want to level up your trade skills, right? And whenever you level up a trade skill, whether it's logging, refining, crafting, whatever it takes, it gives you a lot of experience points whenever you level them up. So let's just say you're weaponsmithing, you get a level... if you want to go for iron and stone, running from next to all the starter zones, we're here. So this here, for example, there's a lot of lynx, there's a lot of rabbits. If you need to kill wolves, there's obviously wolf caves next to all the starter zones. We're here, so there's a wolf cave here and here.
Where's the part where he talks about the farms?
If you want to go for iron and stone, running from Everfall to Foodworth. If you need leather, you can go to Ophel Grotto. There's links here. There's an amazing leather farming spot. If you need fiber, this entire area is amazing. If you need any tier 2 food ingredients, Farside Township and Lakeside Farm, you can get about 200 to 300 of the raw tier 2 vegetables to craft food with.
So, this is again, somebody doesn't know what they're talking about. Like, yes, obviously the food quests are harder to do. But if you know how to optimize your travel patterns, you can still complete the food quests. And that's what I started doing at about like level 40 or so. Tier 2 vegetable farming. Yeah, that's the New World experience right there.
unless you already have the materials just laying about, like, yeah, fair enough. That in that kind of sense, yeah, it's worth doing. You know, so long as you've got. Actually, I'll preface this with. Oh, thanks for the sub, dude. That's good. I'll preface what I said with this. Like, once you've got your cooking skills up to the point where you can, obviously, to the point that you are comfortable with, you can source your own. You can either make your own food or you're fine with sourcing food. For health regen and stuff like that easily, then fair enough. But once you've done that, if you have all the cooking ingredients for a town board quest, sort of cooking quest, yeah, go for it. But most of the time, you're going to be missing one or two ingredients, and it's going to be near impossible to figure out where the hell you're going to get it from.
That's true.
It's there's
They're
no
hard to
point
do
doing
sometimes.
that. The armament ones are always good. The sort of the crude iron armor kind of stuff, always good. But I wouldn't do
the crude iron ones are not good because they're low level. They don't give as much experience. That's why you use crude iron. Oh, they're not good because you use by the nature of them using crude iron, they're not good. They don't give you as much experience. Oh. Just craft 2,000 light meals. That's what I was saying before about how people that would level would do that too.
Or basically just a refined version of those components.
It's more town rep for less materials.
So,
we're talking about leveling though, not town rep.
But I wouldn't do singular board quests one at a time. I would stack them and do them alongside other missions out of that settlement. And once you're done with all of the quests from that settlement, move to a new settlement. You don't need to stay there. In actual fact, if you go to the innkeeper of that settlement and you typically he will have a there will be a dialogue kind of option. And if you actually you go down that route, go to the innkeeper and sort of go down that dialogue route, he'll literally say your skills are wasted here, you should go do something more, something better, and he'll direct you to places. That's something a lot of people don't realize. Not a lot of people know about.
Why would you need to talk to an innkeeper to have him tell you where to go when you can literally just open up the map and it tells you what the level appropriate zones are literally on the map? Like, oh my god, 5,000 from that one. Holy fuck. Okay, yeah, I've got to take this more seriously. I just death saved. Yeah, holy fuck, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight this thing at range, man. Just move, bro. The next town will give you more interesting quests. Trust me, bro. Yeah. The thing is, like, what he's saying has, like, a element of truth to it, right? Where, like, you do want to... What I did is I rotated around to the different cities. And what I did specifically is I only rotated to cities and I only invested in doing the quests in cities that had, that were controlled by my faction. Because the cities controlled by my faction would be able to be, I'd be able to transfer goods between the different storage chests, and that way I could complete the town board missions more quickly. Exactly, bro. Yeah, of course. Holy fuck, I better get a legendary from this. Wait, I don't think I got any loot. Oh, I got a perpy boy. Piece of shit. Okay. It's fucking garbage. It's fucking garbage too. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If you chain, that's a lot of what I do actually, is bounce between them. For quite a while, our faction owned all of them, so you could even use fast travel between them just to cut out a little bit of the running, catch the timers a little bit faster.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people did. That's what I did too.
Also, clearly, this is something that Asmund may not realize because he doesn't really, you know, if he's only doing the same 3 quests all the time. I mean, I have to wonder whether he was trolling or not, to be honest. Like, but like, you know, you go and explore, you actually get, you know, you get XP for that. Like, you go and, you know, explore and find like the names of, you know, settlements and areas and stuff like that. You get XP for that, you know, and you go find those, you know, those notes and stuff like that.
They give you 149 experience. The notes give you 149 experience. Like, am I being trolled right now? Like, I don't even understand. And I would also say up to 300. Oh, you're right. Like, I would also say, like, every time I was around, you did click on the notes. Like, of course you click on the note. It's free fucking experience. Why not? But to act like this is like supplemental to like other content is fucking ridiculous. All right, let's go kill this guy. Come on. Just everybody, it's real easy, guys. I just want to pay attention. Wait, what do you guys want to do? Like, are y'all trying to do like that like thing where you all run together? If you guys want to do that, like, I don't give a fuck, but like, I think it's stupid. The corruption's fucking us? Well, then just move up. Why are you standing there if you're getting killed by the corruption? Just stand somewhere where the corruption isn't killing you. Like, look at your character, right? So, like, let's think about this logically, right? So, if your character's here, you're not getting corruption. If it's over here, you are. So, if you're getting corruption and you're dying, just stand over here instead. And you're gonna be okay. I don't know, I think this is... It's not really that complicated, is it? Why would you even stand over there? Ooh. Why? Just move? What do you... Just fucking... Alright, everybody run. Everybody... Come on, guys. Everybody run to the back. Everybody run to the back. Run to the back. We can't fucking figure this out. What is this purple? Why is this purple bar going down? Holy fuck. Just get the fuck over here. Getting up on there and going prone doesn't work because it can spawn the fucking mines on you. Over here they can't spawn the mines because they're out of range. Alright. Let's watch the rest of this.
The blue kind of like glowing notes and stuff all around the
yeah.
all around the map. Like that's XP.
Thank God you do that.
The more you collect, the more XP it is.
Is that true? Is that true? The notes give you more experience the more you get? I thought they just gave you more experience based on the zone that you were in. That's true? I didn't know that. It's cumulative. How many notes? How many notes to get level 60? It's like, yeah, have two people. Alright, one guy will kill turkeys to get to level 60. And the other guy will collect notes. I wonder who's gonna get there faster. Give me a 400 experience near the end. Yeah, I would recommend clicking on the notes.
It's not a ton, but it adds up.
Yeah, that's why I click on them. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, is that a Zackrawrr account?
See, the thing is that the people that use that as like a rationale, these are people that don't have a very strong understanding of like opportunity cost, I think. And the reason for that is because whenever you look at the amount of time that it would take for you to go and click on a note or to go to a different area, you are always comparing that time with the amount of time that it would take for you to just do another town board mission. So these people are looking at time as time invested while leveling as like an abstract value, whereas I look at it as a comparative value, where the comparative value of time changes based off of what the other possible options are. So that's why like this seems like a good idea, but it's not whenever you actually look at the numbers. And the way that I know this is that what I used to do, I used to do a lot of like optimization stuff in WoW. Like that, I was really into that. And in the process of that, I would do farms and I would literally farm there for like hours, and I would test myself. And I would test myself in like 5-minute increments, 10-minute increments, run increments, best time increments, average time increments, AFK factored in increments, like everything like that, right? And I would think about this because this would allow me to make the best videos possible. Just everybody come on over here, just kill the boss and let's jump down. Like, can we just fucking put this thing out of its misery? Like, we're about to go over to Leviathan, guys. Like, I don't trust you guys to do this anymore. Like, we're about to just fucking go over to Leviathan. This is just going so badly. This is crazy. Okay. Everyone reset. Yeah, fuck it. This is not gonna happen. Everyone reset. Everybody reset. Everyone reset. I'm gonna tab out. Just reset. You see how they reset there? And they wouldn't have reset on the top panel? That's why you guys are watching the stream. And then I pull the boss. Watch what I do. So I pull the boss, and instead of attacking him there, I get behind here before he attacks me and he runs around here. Isn't this crazy? How now there's no other NPCs that are here. And everybody now can just come on out. Come on out, boys. The water's fine. And now he just walks around and we kill him behind the platform. And that's it. Just prone up there? No, I don't think proning up there is a good idea. Here's why proning up there isn't a good idea. Because the NPCs up there can still spawn the proximity mines up there, which will knock your character out of prone, and then keep the NPCs in a constant loop of remaining in combat, whereas they cannot place the proximity mines over there. And that's why I think it's a better idea to go over there instead. As I said, this was literally my job, was optimizing things. My degree in college was process analysis, computer information systems, right? Designing systems and optimizing them. This is my degree in business school before I quit to play video games for a living.
Which, yeah. Good times. So, I thought that was an interesting thing for somebody who is, you know, a professional streamer.
I mean, he's allowed to troll.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, absolutely. Just not my strategy. You know, I'm not
I tend to think
I'm
you
not
need
the
to be a
burning
little bit
bridges
more-
strategy. Very
I
diplomatic.
tend to think, yeah, I tend to think that you need to be a little bit more embellished, you know, when you troll, in order to be like, in order for certain, you know, certain types to kind of realize that you're not actually trying to speak the truth, because so many people, you know, these days, like they don't get sarcasm.
Oh, we're waiting on me. That's great, guys. Go to work. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't get sarcasm. Very true. That is true. So important. Why are you giving him free
Yeah,
publicity?
surprisingly good.
Why am I giving him free publicity? Because how many times have I killed? What's his name? It starts with the no. The other guy's the V one. Artifacts Fatum. I've killed Artifacts Fatum probably 150 times. The reason why is because I'm bored. Like, that's why. I'm bored. Yeah, you can do that if you... It's hard to get it to work, but like after you figure out like how to do it, it's actually not that bad. Those should be subbing to your main. I mean, if people want to support my stream, that's fine, but I'm not streaming right now on my main channel, so if people want to hold off on subbing till I stream again. All right, let's go. Time to go, guys. We gotta leave. It's time to leave, guys. Yep, time to go. Just reset them and then go back, and we'll get everybody else after that. Just to sub like real Chad? Oh, I don't really, if people want to stay sub, I'm happy for that, but I'm never gonna, I don't even really ask for a lot of subs. If people want to support the channel, they like what I do, I really appreciate it. I do so much. It's made a lot of things possible for me in my life. It's great. But, you know, if people have to spend their money other ways, I'll survive, I promise. Other people griefing every poll. Yeah, that guy was a goofball. Whoever pulled the big boy. Somebody. I was worried that was gonna happen because the bear got pulled. I was like, how the fuck does the bear get pulled? Okay, so watch how I do this, right? So these guys gonna aggro. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna go this way. And so because these guys are shooting at me, I double dodge there to avoid those other attacks. I'm walking diagonally to avoid the other attacks there. Dodge, I have that corruption mine. Dodge, I have that corruption mine. And then I jump down over to here, and I can reset the mobs. That is trash. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I do actually think they can probably still hit me whenever I run that angle, though. I think I have to do like a direct 90 degree in order to avoid getting hit. But yeah, like, look, see, like, they can't drop corruption mines. There's no way, like, they just insta reset, bro. Like, this is, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, this is the 100% better strat. And also, like, we can come back and pull these guys. Yo, come help me, come help me. Look, where y'all at? We can pull these guys before the boss spawns. Ah, fuck. We gotta run back again. Okay, kill this thing before we run back. Running at top. Bro, dude, you really want me to Alright, you know what? Is Fierce behind the house to get back up? No, it's not. What do you mean? It's so easy. You have to understand. So, like, basically, there's like a wall up here, and then all you do is run along the arm. Like, I've fallen down too, but like prone is so much harder. Like, I'll do prone next time, and I'll show you why I don't do prone. And we can time it on how long it takes for the resets to happen. If you fail, yeah, and also if you fall down, you can unstuck back up to the top. I'll show you. Do you understand? I ran this all day? Alright, alright. For 10 hours? 10 hours, that's it? Come on. Alright, path is trash. Okay, alright. Come on down here. Excited for Endwalker? Yeah, of course. There it is. I was wondering why I wasn't resetting. You get griefers anyways? Yeah, I do. The thing is though, like, one thing I've learned is that you're gonna get griefers even in pugs, because people grief you just by being stupid. So like, you go right here and there's like a wall here. So you climb this wall and then you can go and do it. But yeah, like the thing is, like, our pathing is like really slow. But you can get this pull, it's so easy. Let's go, boys, come on. Like, if we get it right, like, we'll be ahead of the respawn every single time. Because I bet the other guy's already up. Looked at new PoE we get. I haven't looked at... They haven't released the balance manifesto or anything, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So now we go over to here. We jump off to here. We go down to here. Down to here. And we pull this guy. And now we're already on the next boss. Fuck, I hit the berries and not my potion. Can I get a res? What are y'all doing? Where's everybody? Where's everybody else? What are you... What is... Why? He's gonna reset. It's so easy. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? The boss reset. You saw him reset. He ran away. What are you doing? Oh my god. Ooh, that was my fault. So was that. I didn't think that would even hit me. I honestly, I thought that the coding for... I actually, while I was running to that, I'm like, I probably won't hit me. The coding for this game sucks. This is actually what I was thinking. Well, the entire area of bots on your team? Yeah, but why do you think I pulled from here? The reason why I pulled from here is because if we pull the other bear or the Thorpe mob, he'll reset before he gets here. You see what I'm saying? So because he'll reset, that means I'll never have a situation where somebody pulls him on top of me and wipes the group. Because he'll reset before he gets here. That's why we pull over to here. Okay. Yeah, everybody always wants to question me on why I do things. They never understand. Just kill him and we're good. Looks like we pretty much figured this out now. Let's take a res in a minute. PRE already released the balance notes, patch notes. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to look at that later on. Bro, these slicers are so bad, man. Oh my god, I hate the slicers. Like, I would like the slicers more if, like, there was fucking range mechanics like that, but there's not. Like, it's just a fuck you melee mechanic. That's it. Suck heal AoEs don't stack anymore. I think that's a bug. It would make sense that it's a bug. You find IRL party streams to be cringy? They seem awkward to me. I'm cringy at IRL party streams. I'm not an IRL party kind of guy, period. So, whenever you talk about IRL party streams, that's not really my, that's not my thing. I got tagged by that one. Ooh, I got hit by that one. It was rough. Okay. If you fall down, just unstuck. It'll teleport you back up to the top.
good
So-
XP for what it is, like the town boards. But I mean, there are faster ways, you know, like the portal chains,
Yes.
especially higher level portals. You know, like if you can get in, you know, if you're in the mid, you know, high 20s to low 30s, you can start doing level 35s, then move up to 45s, then move up to 55s and 65s.
You're gonna have a hard time doing 65s when the Azoth staff doesn't work. You're gonna have a hard time to do that. Way up isn't too bad, it's grinding me. The thing is, like, I think it's better because it's more consistent. And, like, you don't have to worry about that event spawning.
You know, as
There,
you level.
no doubt.
Oh, 55s don't work
no
either.
doubt that is like probably one of the more optimal way to grind levels. But I don't know. I can't do it for long periods of time.
Yeah.
That's why you're not 60. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Yeah, depending on the server you're on, you know, depending on the server you're on,
Come on,
there are
come on.
definitely issues where it's like, if there's a lot going on, you risk that DC, and if it's a long queue, you know, that's gonna bite to come back. You know, for us, you know, we've got almost no queue until you get into like late U.S. time zone, which I'm a little bit afraid
Getting
at
raw.
the moment that